sound out there. You see someone upstairs. A sound I recognize is getting closer. Afraid of all the threats. Obsessed by rats and webs. Easily scared, nobody cares for a week.
Welcome back to the GSL. We're already halfway through today's games because Maka kills people so quickly. But wow. Very, very impressive play from Maka.
Very impressive indeed.
Very impressive indeed. Wow, I can't believe how good he is at rushing. But going on to our next game here, we're going to have a fruit dealer who is better known as Cool, so we will probably be referring to him as Cool through most of the games. Yeah. Plus, that's easier to say in a cast.
Yeah.
Versus OGS Top. Now, OGS Top, when they do the in-game leagues, is actually the highest ranked
in OGS.
In OGS.
Between OGS and Liquid, in fact.
Yes, yes.
He wins the leagues, basically. He just does the best overall, and we've seen some great play out of him. We've seen him beat a few really great players already.
Yeah.
In Win Prime and Polt Prime, I believe. Yeah, Polt Prime.
Yep. Polt Prime with a pretty sick build.
Here is Cool. He is
the dealer of fruit.
Yeah, man. An StarCraft 1 pro gamer. So good he beat Not on TV and stuff like that. Great Zerg player there. Great Zerg player here. One of the 2 Zergs left in the tournament. Constantly considered top 2 Zerg in the world since the beginning of the beta, along with Hydra. No question. An amazing, amazing Zerg player. But, he's having a hard time. Zerg is in a rough place right now. Not a lot of Zergs making it through. And he recently even made some comments saying that in his practice games he wins 10% against Protoss and Terran. So,
of course, he's playing the best of the best.
The very best,
tester.
Of course. But OGS Top is definitely one of the very best. We've seen his Terran versus Terran and his Terran versus Protoss, and they have been deadly. 2-0 and 2-0, as you see, Win Prime and Polt Prime. No slouches. But this guy's best matchup, no doubt, is against Zerg.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, the only thing I can say is he's someone who loves to use Reapers. I've played this guy so many times, and every time I play against him, I'm like, uh-oh, Reapers are coming. But they have recently, slowed down the build time of the Reapers just a little bit.
Yeah.
5 seconds of Reaper, so we may not see any Reaper play from him. We'll have to see.
Now, Spunky told me that, by the way, if you guys are just now joining us, Spunky's actually the team captain of OGS.
Yeah.
Got to remember to mention that to you guys. We're actually just such good friends with him. I just keep calling him Spunky. Spunky's team captain of OGS, and he wanted to tell all you guys at home to get ready for some sick ownage.
Check out, maybe.
Well, look at these great posters. Look at that. Even the artwork from the fans is better in StarCraft 2. I like it.
Yeah, a lot of cool fans out there, man.
A lot of fans of this guy. I want to see this Zerg guy move on in the tournament.
Yeah, and realistically, when you look at the matchup Czech has coming up, this is basically the only chance for a Zerg to make it into the next round. Czech's match is so ridiculously hard.
It's going to be tough.
Cool is the guy we want to see go through, but he's playing the very best OGS player. OGS, one of the very top teams out there. This is going to be so hard, man. Top's best matchup we haven't even seen yet. He's been just destroying people like Polt Prime, who's so good.
Yeah, Polt Prime was so good. I thought he was going to get farther, but OGS Top is apparently just really sick. Also, Spunky says they have special build orders planned out to try to take out this Zerg player. And look, man, if you eliminate this Zerg guy, you're probably not going to face any more Zergs in the tournament. So after that, you can pretty much whittle down to 2 matchups when you train. So this is going to be an interesting game. A fruit dealer. We're going to see what kind of fruit he uses today in his build orders.
It better be really fruity,
It better be some really tasty fruit coming from the dealer today. Because otherwise we might not have any more Zergs in the tournament.
Yeah.
So every Zerg player in the world out there, we know you're rooting for a fruit dealer. Cool.
Yeah, all 3 of them just clap their hands.
Here's the map lineup.
First map, Scrap Station. Good map for Zerg. Second map, Lost Temple. Can be difficult. If they go tank drop, you are in a lot of trouble. Third map, Kulos Ravine. A map most Zergs hate. Cool. Last time he let it through as well. Had a really great all-in strategy there and just destroyed his Protoss opponent. Or rather, his Terran opponent. I'm sorry. No, it was a Protoss. It's marked down on my sheet as a Terran, but I know it was a Protoss. Anyways, that's that, man.
That is the fact.
The maps that they removed, Fruit Dealer, a.k.a. Cool, took out Delta Quadrant and Steps of War. Good choices. Delta Quadrant, ridiculously hard because they can tech and expand at the same time.
Yeah.
Steps of War, just too close positions, so good removals by him. And Top took out Desert Oasis and Blistering Sands. Yeah. Decent choices. I think he should have taken out, either Metalopolis or Scrap Station or Blistering Sands, but to each his own. That's what he chose.
Got his own style, that is.
Yeah. Interesting
these are
maps
high-level guys. I think we're going to get this started momentarily. I'm getting confirmation that both the players are ready and that we're going to get this game going any second now. A Fruit Dealer, also known as Cool, may be the only Zerg player to get to the round of 8.
It's such a beast he has to go through first.
Yeah.
It's almost funny that we're saying this is the good matchup for the two Zergs.
This actually could be the finals of the tournament, to be honest. But
it's...
we're having it at the round of 16. The countdown's begun. Let's get ready. Let's see if a Fruit Dealer can make it through in this game.
OGS top, such a little cutie patootie, man.
OGS top over here. Excuse me, it's a Fruit Dealer, excuse me. Over here at the upper left is OGS top.
That's him. And Scrap Station. This is a map that actually is never good for Reapers, really. Very few players actually go Reaper here because it's so long away. So this is going to be actually... because Top is such a Reaper user, or he has been in the past, that even with these nerfs, I don't think it'll affect his game that much. It's a much better map for Hellions anyways.
Now, we are noob-friendly here at Golem TV. So let me explain to you guys how this map works, since it operates much differently than other maps. There are destructible rocks here that you can then move to your opponent's base. You have to blow up 2 destructible rocks to get to your opponent's base. Otherwise, you're going to have to go all the way around this area. As we can see, the scouting SCD is doing that just now. Also note, there is an island expansion up here. Now, we have seen not many players using the island expansion.
Yeah.
Spunky tells me that this game, they have a build which is going to take the island.
I like that. That's actually really cool because you can tech and then float over. Look at this. Very fast gas. I believe that this is going to mean, obviously, teching up extremely fast. We may be seeing Banshee. We may be seeing Viking. We may even see a Thor drop, even though those are a little bit out of style now.
Is he going to get this hatch up in time?
Yep.
Yes, he does. Just barely. That's one good step here.
And one thing I really like about Cool is even before this patch, he's been going hatchery first a lot. He just says, you know what, forget it. I need this advantage, and he does it, and it looks like it's going to work out, considering that is the latest barracks ever.
Now, we did see TLO go ahead and get the factory right as the barracks finished with his refinery first build. So perhaps we're going to see something of that sort here.
Definitely could. You know, they live in the same house. They probably use a very similar build order. But I really think we're definitely going to see flying units this game. If you're going to take that island, it's a great thing to combo in with teching up to flying units, so you can just hold your ramp and take a base that they really can't attack because you have either Vikings or Banshees.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go, though, with the Banshees. Viking openings, not that amazing lately.
Factory on the way. Cool. He has not made his Overlord budge.
Tempting him with that Overlord.
And he's going to get a reactor.
Oh, he cancels that Marine out and decides that, in fact, he wants to get those double Hellions out so fast.
Queen on the way. Now remember, this area, you got to defend your main ramp here, over here at number 2. And you got to defend this area here, so your drones don't get hurt.
Yeah.
So this is a lot of area to defend. It's not as bad as Kulas, where this build actually would be ridiculous.
And we are already seeing, in fact, a Roach Warren as well as 2 Queens. So he's going to be able to defend these Hellions without much of a problem. And one cool thing is, when you go for the double Queen off of the hatchery first, you actually are really mineral deprived right now. I think he should, well, he decides to inject to get a lot of larvae for later, but he's not going to be able to spend on all those right now. So one thing some Zerg players do, including myself, is make some creep tumors right off. Spread your creeps so your roaches can move, your queens can move around, defend. You have areas to put spine crawlers and all that stuff.
Now he's going to get a starport next. Meanwhile, the Hellions are out on the move. Now remember, obviously a roach beats a Hellion, but if you're off creep, the roach outranges the Hellion and can the Hellion can outrange the roach and can outrun the roach.
Outruns him on creep even as well. So,
yeah, that's very true.
With good micro, he should be fine. Running right through. He wants to get some scout on. Good move here.
Get your scout on. And he's going to do some damage over to these drones, taking out 2, it looks like, and now he's going to zip all the way around, and it doesn't look like the Zerg player's quite prepared. Now, is there any defense down here?
I got to point out that was awesome. The splash range is longer than the attack range, so he targeted the pool for the splash to hit drones. I love it.
Yeah, that was really smart. Oh, damn, I didn't even think about that. You are so smart too, Artois. I didn't even notice that. He gets another shot off here. And he's going to get it.
Oh! Totally sick. 5 kills right now. It's a corporal, but not for long. It's dead now.
Gets a purple heart.
At least it'll have all those rifles shot at its funeral.
That's right. More Hellions. We only saw 2 at the start there. Banshee on the way.
Hellion into Banshee, especially against someone who has opened up with a slow layer, and Roaches is really, really good. And
even if you spot the Banshee, I think the Banshee can literally get 4 to 5 kills off.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you want to sacrifice it. So it's actually like such a good unit.
It gets drones no matter what. And also you can go home, repair all that good stuff. You know, he's got 3 queens. He is prepared for this. 3 queens going to be more than enough to hold off the Banshees.
We see Roach is heading towards the base. He may have to pull back with the Banshee.
Yep. Good move.
That's always good. If you see them going for Hellions or trying to be aggressive, just force them back.
Oh, look at the island real quick. Dropping creep.
Huge.
Sup. Cool is so good.
Cool is sick, man. Blocking the island expansion with creep.
Look at this. He makes the Banshee withdraw, gets that Overlord over there, drops creep before the command center goes down.
So he's got to land it over here.
Yep. Cool is so good.
Cool is so cool.
He's the coolest.
He's such a baller.
Yeah, man. He's like strawberries and bananas.
Yeah, man. He's dishing out whatever fruit he wants. Stuffing that fruit down his mouth. He can't even breathe. He's like, rah, rah. It's brutal, man. Well, he's got to do something about this. And I think he's going to have to get a Viking or something over here that's going to chase this down here.
He is making a Thor. And, Cool couldn't be happier with himself. I think he's blocked everything as well as could be hoped for. But I think we may be seeing a Thor drop.
Nice job here.
3 queens coming down, though. No prob.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
nice.
whoa. He's going to get it.
Sloppy there by top. And Cool saying, I don't care if you are a Terran player and the best in OGS. I am cool, man. I'm going to take you out.
The Overlord is picked off, so he can relocate this. But, of course, the creep, goes away. I was trying to think of a fancy word there, but the creep just disappears slowly.
If it doesn't just go away. If it doesn't make like a tree and go away. Right now we have Aspire making for Cool.
This is a double expand, by the way, build. So he's going to get this expansion over here too. But you can see Cool is already 1 step ahead of him. Cool using the ID of FruitDealer, but we prefer to call him Cool for the ease of casting.
FruitDealer is actually a Korean joke. Foreigners aren't going to get it. All right, scouting a little bit with this Overseer.
Uh-oh. I think he saw something he did not want to see, which was a Thor.
Thors and Marines being made the mortal enemy of the Mutalisk.
Oh, he's got to be careful. He does goof. Very nice play, goofing the command center. However, as it turns out, OGS stop was actually supply blocked anyways, as you guys can see here.
Still a great move.
Yeah, still very high level.
A very underused move overall. And here comes some Mutas trying to get what he can get. Going to get a few SCVs at least before these Thors get back up here.
All the SCVs and mules are going to have to move, so that's 2 mules that are basically going to be a waste.
He's killed 3 SCVs now, 4 SCVs now, and a turret. 5 SCVs now.
It's just, is the island ready? He's throwing up more turrets over here.
But, he's going to have to make turrets nonstop or drop a Thor up there to help out, because when these Mutas get enough, he can just fly right in there and own face.
You can just raffle stomp him. Now we got back up the Zerg base. I feel like I focused too much on the Terrans here. He's continuing to crank out drones. He's got a Baneling's Nest on the way. Cool is looking pretty damn good right now. He's looking pretty solid, actually. I'm very wowed by this. Wow.
And Cool is just ready. He wants to win this tournament. He wants to be able to do it with Zerg. He's been frustrated lately, made a lot of posts, but here we go. The Muta's going. Got to be careful.
Now, this island is going to be almost impossible to take back with the planetary fortress, and you can see 4 turrets.
I know. That is actually so well defended. He has to make like a trillion mutas to actually take that out. I don't think he's even going to do it. In fact, right now he's upgrading speed and drops, as well as Roach speed, and getting the Baneling Nest. So,
he's like going for everything.
Yeah. He definitely wants to tech switch. He looks at island. He's like, that is the Ruffalopagos island, man. I'm never attacking that, you silly top.
Yeah, he's not going to take. He's going to take the gold now. He's using these mutas, constantly being active with him. Uh-oh. Thor gets picked up. Too heavy. Drops him on the ground. Muta has come in
It's
here
like
again.
the Artosis dropship.
I am too lazy to do this. He's going to get this reactor. Now, all he's trying to do, really, guys, is keep the Terran in his base.
Yeah, scout, get him in the base, maybe kill something here and there, you know? Yeah, he's doing a great job of it all, too.
Now, remember, Planetary Fortress here, so he only has 2 orbitals that are coming down here. He's trying to get as sparse a number of turrets as possible. So he's using a Thor, as you can see, for defense over here, as well as air defense over here for where the tank is. This is a lot of Banelings. I think there's so much stuff going on in this game. There's a ton of Banelings you can see.
Yeah, it's quite crazy. He's even getting the Carapace upgrade.
Once again, he's going for this reactor. He doesn't want to have double medevacs coming at him. There's already a sizable amount, though. I think he's going to do a Baneling drop.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything like this
This is
for a
so
while.
high level.
Yeah, the Baneling drop against a bio mech. It's a great move. You kill a bunch of SCVs with it, and suddenly you're like, oh, I might be able to win this game.
Yeah, you can actually even Baneling drop into the mineral patch and just blow up SCVs.
A lot of
Show us
turrets
how
there,
we do
though.
it, Cool. Show me the way, Cool.
He's got to be careful with this. Probably wants to bring in another Overlord with him to draw hits. If he doesn't, I'm going to be sad.
They drew straws. This guy's going to be the loser, it looks like. Here we go.
A lot of upgrades being made for his opponent right now as well.
Get ready for it.
Here we go.
Here we go. Baneling drop. Oh, nice. Taking that out. Turret self-destructs. Doesn't want to be part of this game anymore. Now, OGS Top still hasn't engaged with his full-on army. But I got to say, Cool is looking more than cool. He's looking like a badass baller right now.
Yeah,
He's got so many units here. Wow.
The only thing I'm confused about here is his tech switches. I mean, oh, and look at this. A nice drop going down to this gold base.
Also in the main over here. Double drop here. He deflects that one, but he might be able to get this one.
The units are kind of far away right now. Marines with sick DPS might be able to take down this hatchery. Cool, not reacting fast enough. I think he is, in fact, going to lose this hatch.
Cool, I think it's distracted right now. And it's not going to get that hatchery. And one small victory there. By the way, Cool, his supply right now is at 170 to compared to the Terran's 140.
So good play by Cool. Taking out this drop, taking out these Marines with his mutas. And, you know, Cool keeps tech switching. He has Speedlings, Banelings, Roaches, and going back to muta. Look at this, another drop in the main base. Good moves here by Top.
He's going to go for the Spire. Trying to get rid of all these mutas that are in the game. It looks like he's going to go for the Spire. OGS Top playing really well.
Very good choice there. Gets that Spire. Trying to run away. Only one muta chasing. Looks like he will be able to get out of here. You know, the Spire, it takes a long time to make. It's a really expensive building. Good choice to be targeting. Look at this, another drop, non-stop drops all over the place. Just he should be doing more at the same time.
Well, here we go. Remember, if you lose too many dropships, you really don't have much of an army. He tries to engage him over here. No, he doesn't, excuse me. You know, he drops the, there's another drop. There's so many drops going on in this game. He does take out this drop here.
And the other drop looks like it's going to be going to the natural. 2 Banelings.
Here we go. He's going to attack these drones. It looks like he will take this out. Not getting too many drones there.
And
remaking the spine crawlers over here.
I love it, man. Cool right now playing great. He's using his mutas along with Zerglings to clean this all up, kill as many medevac dropships as humanly possible, and his supply is telling the story better than we could. Look at this, Infestors now. Infestors. Against Marines, they are just so awesome. And Cool right now, I have to show you this on the unit counting session, 92 drones!
Oh my god.
So his maxed army is going to be very small, but his economy going to be totally sickness.
Now, this is something Idra showed me, a teammate of mine, that you can actually drop Banelings on the mech army while you're engaging it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we're going to see in this case.
Yeah, that is something that's actually a really good move. A lot of players on the Korean server have been doing that since pretty early in the beta.
All right, here we go. He's got some Vikings out.
Wow.
Sieging up.
Some army. So many siege tanks.
By the way, command center floating over here. You can see Cool actually looks like the debate going around. What's he going to do?
It's scary, though. When you open up that pathway, then Terran can suddenly use it against you.
That's right.
But it looks like he is going to be trying to kill it off.
Tons of tanks here.
Yeah, not a lot of Marines, though. That can make the mutas quite fearsome.
Nice, takes that one Viking over here. Now what's his plan? he going to fake the counterattack to the main? Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, so Roach is going to help him get through here very fast. And Top is way out of position. He's going to want to bring up a lot of his army.
He tears that down. He breaches it. He
No
moves
problem. Cool, erasing this army. Really, here comes Top, though. A lot of Mutalisks.
And meanwhile, he goes over here. He was going to drop on the he was going to drop on the remaining army, but he actually forced him to pull his entire army up there.
Now, is he going to drop these Banelings on these SCVs?
No. I guess not. No, he's not. He's going to back up. I think he suddenly realizes he's opened up a hole. And now Terran can attack. By the way, Ultralisk Cavern on the way, but we got to get back to this action. So much stuff going on in this game.
Too many Marines right now. He's got to be so careful with his Mutas, but here come the Overlords. They have a lot of Banelings in them.
And he does a ton of damage, but I don't know if that's enough. He's going to have to reinforce this here.
Cool has no Mutas right now, and he's producing. He is producing. Let's take a look at it. 15 Ultras.
Oh my God.
He is making 15 Ultras right now. Cool is so good. This, folks, is how you play against Terran.
Okay, the Ultras are out. The Terran's in for a surprise.
Yeah, that's right. He's going to get crushed here. So many Ultras.
Oh my God.
Flanking all over the place. Being peeled apart. Cool, our Zerg hero.
The Zerg hero now moving in. Now, he did make a planetary fortress here. That's pretty good. But Ultralists are also pretty good. Damn!
And there's that bug. The Marines are too close to the building and get hit by Ultralisk Splash.
Taken out, he goes into the main now. He's going to try to go for the heart of the Terran space instead of attacking where the planetary fortress is over here. There might be too many Ultralists. We see more and more on the way down here.
That's right. Right now he has 12 Ultras in play, as well as 4 Queens.
He's gotten inside the main. I think he's actually going to win this game as more units streamline towards the main, going for the production facilities instead of going for the other base. Wow, actually, Terran held up that one. Can he hold up this next rush? We got, what, a ton more Lings and Ultras coming over here.
Look at this, a lot of Marines being microed back. Marines a decent counter to the Ultras. With the Zerglings in there, it's going to be very hard to do anything. He does not have a lot of units right now.
He's got to hold up this attack. The Terran has to hold this off, or this game is going to be over.
Cool with great upgrades right now, and I don't think there's anything Top can do.
I think that Cool just did the impossible. Unbelievable. You can see Terran is remaking its production buildings down here. He's starting to realize, uh-oh. And there he is. He taps out. What
is up? Cool.
Oh my God.
Exceeding anything that I thought we were going to see here from a Zerg
Cool
player.
is
Awesome play.
Damn, Cool has to be feeling pretty good about that. OGS Top, the best player on OGS, got bopped.
Dude, he got Bidley bopped.
He got Bidley bopped in that game.
And I tell you what,
That
if
was some
Hotbit
boppage.
doesn't give that game 5 stars, then there is something wrong with that.
That is crazy. Recommend that game to your friends. That was easily one of the best games of the tournament.
Yes, no doubt.
Oh my God.
Just such amazing play by Cool.
I'm getting geek chills down my spine.
Yeah. Cool is so calm and collected
He's
right
so
now.
collected.
He's cool, calm, and collected.
He's cooler than our new studio setup, and our new studio setup is cool.
It is.
So damn.
It is the bee's knees, Tasteless.
It is, man. Wow. That was the best play I've seen from Zerg so far. Just so perfect. Everything he did. I mean, he kept the Terran inside of his base. The creep that he dropped when the command center was trying to drop, that was brilliant.
That was awesome, actually. That was one of my favorite parts of the entire game.
And when it looked like he was about to lose, he was making, was it 15 Ultras?
15 Ultras all at once. That is kind of what you have to do when you have.
Yeah.
He had a maxed out army, but 92 drones. So obviously he's not going to win the first battle.
Yeah.
And then he just instantly recreates his entire max purely off Ultras to just crush the type of units that the Terran has.
Yeah.
Awesome, amazing, stellar play. I have such a Zerg crush on Cool right now.
Cool has got a lot of fans in the audience. A lot of people want to see a Zerg move on. Zerg, of course, having a harder time than the other races in this tournament. We only have 2 left. We could have 1 left if Cool gets eliminated.
I don't think he's getting eliminated. Man.
I don't think it's going to happen
I'm
now.
I'm so wiggly and giggly and jiggly right now. I can't believe this. I thought that I was going to have to cast Cool losing, but
I know, and then instead
this
he's like so good.
Is so
unbelievable, man.
ridiculous.
He's so good. Okay, well, we're going to get this game started pretty soon here. We're waiting for the countdown to start up on our stream, on our screen, and here it goes. They both wish each other good luck. Let's get ready for an awesome game.